Welcome to the demo. Hey, a stretch out meat sack, player. Ready to dip your tender buttocks into the grown-ups only saga of a deadly and sharp-witted sidearm? Oh, and his clueless detective sidekick? Not all our awesomely performed bickering and rude observations are recorded for voice yet, so hit that freaking wish list button, you pieces of Police. There's, a prologue with a couple of scenes, and that's about it. There would be tiny little bugs and a couple of blocks where assets are supposed to be. What can I say? Blame the devs. Dumb bastards are just working like 50 hours a day to give birth to this sweet baby. And remember, in this game, your choices actually shape the narrative. So if you're a smart we'll give it another go. Heads up. Flashing lights ahead. The bit's gonna dazzle ya. Harsh language alert, so put your earmuffs if you got a little peeps underfoot. Sexual themes and innuendo. Real butt-clenching stuff, yeah? Disclaimer, this is all a purist fiction. Any resemblance to real life is coincidental, with a sprinkling of anecdotes and events from us and our supporters. Now, dive into the dystopia before I blast you on your asshole.
It was just a typical Forsaken night. Too much liquor, and my unconscious body sprawling across the desk. What a sight. Fortunately, there was no one to see it. No one who cared. Alive, at least. Once a superstar detective, now society's deadweight. Relic rotting in a world of cyber geezers. Losing work to AUGs, hackers, and robocops. No jobs, no money, no friends. It could have been worse. I lied to myself. At least I didn't sell my soul to some cybernetic mumbo-jumbo. But Lady Death was already at my doorstep. I could feel it in my gut. All I had to do is wait a little longer.
My head. The God-sent specialty of the pit. 1 part sweet mushrooms, 1 part kick from a disgruntled mule, and 98 parts industrial alcohol. All the journalistic babble distilled. It said that 3 upper-crust investigators had been impaled at the Trish Corner early this morning. I slid open the drawer on the right side of my desk. Long use had worn the handle to welcome my fingers. Something solid and heavy slammed against the inside of the drawer.
Easy, fuckface.
A familiar voice spoke inside my head.
Familiar? Now that's just low. First, you leave the hottest partner you ever could have dreamed of for another broad, and now this?
I shoved the papers aside to get a better look. It was my old service weapon, a TT-88 automatic, black as the underworld's basement. Just a single photo of my Carmen. Some sweet jazz played on my trusty old radio. A mountain of muscle, fat, and jerry-rigged utility-class Augs burst through my office door. He was monstrous, almost grotesque. His breath even more so.
Stay right there, and let me see those hands.
Please, no shoot, Mr. Cooper. Boss say no guns.
Let's be civilized here, Johnny boy. This isn't gang turf anymore. We've got protocols to follow.
Technically, if I riddle you with lead, there's no one to collect the taxes, so...
Let's keep it civilized, Johnny boy. Okay?
You call breaking and entering civilized?
As I mentioned, it's not actually yours anymore.
It's time to show them the old dance moves, partner. Separate the men from the red splatter on the walls.
You can't be serious. This is the pit, not some old-timey western.
Time to dish out the lead. Who's hungry? You what?
My piece coughed. Time stood still. Without hesitation, the oaf came at me like a speeding train. And you know what? I embraced it. The pain, the darkness. It was what I deserved.
You're right about that, pansy.
The side effect of drinking was that she always came back. Those long legs were a real treat, though. She was the reason I started smoking and drinking.
I have a job for you, detective.
The line that broke me. Forever.
I have a job for you, detective.
I woke in pain to a breathtaking view. Across from my desk sat the smoothest, longest, most scantily clad pair of legs I'd ever dreamed, wearing, barely, a dress fashioned from a ridiculously luminous, scarlet as sin, out-of-this-world material. Mind-numbingly beautiful, perched in my chair like she owned the place.
I have a job for you, detective.
Who are you? And where'd you pick up that line? I was expecting you, Lady Death.
I made sure that your troubles with local tax collectors and their apish enforcers go away forever. I've also taken the liberty to pay all of your outstanding bills.
I knew exactly what that meant.
That's a lot of cred to put on an old horse.
In a way.
A suicide mission. I'm listening.
Your reputation precedes you. Do this right, and you can have your peace. Until then, I own you.
One last job before she takes me away.
A girl is missing. I want you to find her.
Nothing like a spring break in the pit, right?
A new trend among youngsters. A taste of freedom is what they call it. Her name is Lucy, A-class, A-plus citizen, 7 years old. Arcology is no longer family-based, but it is as precious.
How does it work then? I thought you uppers had a bigger budget for this kind of emergencies.
Here's a photo, reconstructed moments before she went off the grid.
The big, deep green eyes of a young upper cruster girl looked back at me. Flawlessly lined pearly teeth made an innocent smile full of life.
How did you know I took it?
I'm a detective, aren't I?
Take me! Shoot her, now! Go ahead, shoot me. This body is a Bion, but I warn you.
She sat there, unflinching. I bet there was a team of technicians, nurses, and tactical wizards up in the arcology, already planning to make my life a literal hell if I empty the clip in her Bion.
An expensive toy. Do you have reproduction organs as well?
Good luck, detective. I hope you don't need it.
She gracefully stood up and left. I needed a drink, and fast.
You were better, John. So much better than this wallowing PI bullshit you're trying to pull. Take this chance. Prove it yourself. I can help you.
Yeah, don't forget to bring along the sad string quartet too. Fuck me sideways.
Some sweet jazz played on my trusty old radio.
Hey, yo, thank you for playing the demo, you beautiful bastard. Now click that wishlist button and give us some love on social media. I'll see you soon. Bye-bye. Bam, motherfucker, bam!